this was another great project. I work with Karin Fong, who currently work at Imaginary Forces. It was for the company Aetna Insurance, and I never know if the project was done or not, release, but anyway, that's part of the process. What was cool with this project was that Karin and I, we worked for many years, and she was trusting me to help her on this project, and we get a script here. And based on that script, I started to create some visuals, some ideas that I could direct, bring something to life. And I was sketching ideas. We would talk together. We would brainstorm. It was really, really cool to come up with some of this idea. And they wanted something very typographic driven, and with some illustration, very simple. So part of this process was also to create some visuals. So as I was working on it, we had this voiceover, and it's a bit like an example of some idea I came up to try to solve. So we will have like the speech, the script would be written by someone, and how long will it take to read. So I created something simple where I was able to calculate a first estimate of how long we had on screen to show something.
For your whole life, right up until this moment, you have been...
So that's not a real person. I mean, that was just me talking, showing, hey.
Nice. Think about that for me.
So yes, with my French accent. And then when I will get back to the creative director, I will show sketches. And it's something I've been doing for a few years. Is what I call screencast. Is basically, instead of sending an email with all notes explaining, oh, this is what I want to do here, frame here, this, I just share my screen and I talk over, and I feel that I can go faster to give feedback, and people do not have a misunderstanding like sometimes emails can happen. So an example of feedback I would give.
Hi Karin, I made a few sketches and I was going to send you an email with all side
Blah blah blah. So basically I will walk through. I will walk through my visuals and my sketches. And here's another example where...
Karin, I want to be sure what I did last night. I wrote an email.
So these were some visuals that I started to design. So going from the storyboard, sketches, out of the script, animatic, and then creating some visuals for the illustration and the look of the project.
Composition takes some time to do it, and I haven't put a guide.
I can be sometimes a bit technical in a sense that I like to make sure that the project goes well, based on the budget, on the team who's hired, on technical issue that could happen through the process. Also, I have 20 years of experience that I love to be able to bring on the table and say, well, this may happen or not. And in that case, I was saying, well, the characters in that spot are made of typography, but maybe the client want to see some motion. Maybe we need to have someone who can do cell animation. So it turned out that the client was asking to see those characters animated at some point. And that become part of the project. So those were different visual, and it was really fun. Let me show an example of the animatic, because I think this is a step I really love to do. I sketch, then I start to put with the time we have, with the music, with the voiceover, or whatever element we have, I put them together to give a look and a feel of how it's going to work. Is the story going to be interesting? Do we need more drama? Do we need moment more quiet? How do we start a spot? And I think there are limitations of storyboard when it's not animated, but there's also the animatic to help us. So here's an example of where we're going at some point.
For this moment, you have been soaking things up. All the things that make you, you. What you know is different than what anyone else knows. Think about that for a minute. Out of the more than 7 billion people on this planet, Not one person has the same makeup you do, which makes you remarkable. At Aetna, we have thousands of different remarkable yous to learn from. That's thousands of different reasons why diversity and inclusion makes us a better company. Diverse perspectives are proven drivers of innovation. Well-led, diverse teams produce results 6 times higher than homogeneous teams. Companies with high representation of women in senior management outperform those with low representation. A 1% increase in the rate of gender diversity has been shown to produce close to a 3% increase in sales revenues.
So I had those visuals that we created and some idea I suggested, and it wasn't my voiceover, so it's not suddenly I'm having a better accent, but that was the editor. And it really helped the client to look at those. And the way I work on those, I use, in that case, I was using Photoshop and sometimes a little bit of After Effects for simple motion or camera moves. But this is a process that can go very quick and really, really help understanding better what we want to do and avoid to go into motion too quickly and creating animation that can take days and very slow. So yeah, this is what I can do. I can take out of a script some ideas, sketch quickly, have sketches that are more animatic, more advanced. I design with typography, I design character, I create animation, and also I did animate many part of that project. So yes, that's what I do. Thank you for your time.